Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hope you're well. I'm doing good. Right, time to test these IMSA Michelin tyres on GT3s. I'm going to choose a mountain. I'm going to use it as a base track. I'm going to do let's make it 4 laps with each car. And record the times and see what the difference is. It's my favourite track, so we should be okay. Should be a good base. Stick some tunes on for you guys. Okie dokie. Perfect. We'll leave all the settings default as well. I'm going to change nothing. Oh, hang on, I need to set it up properly though, don't I? Where's my controller? So 4 laps is set. 11 o'clock lightly rubbered. That'll do. Summer average. Time can stay as times 1. I'm going to take off the opponents for number 0. Just like that. Right. That's it. So we'll start with the Acura. We'll work our way down the list. So it's going to be the Acura. Go to the AMR Vantage. Second Vantage. The R8. Then the M4 Evo. The Corvette. The Mustang. The Huracan. The GT3. And the 911. Is that 10 cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, so 10 cars. 4 laps per car. I have a pad somewhere. So we're at the mountain. Mount Pan. Give me that car list again. I may as well write them all down right now. So we're going to go NSX. And Mount Pan 4 laps. Oh, dodgy page. Mount Pan 4 laps. GT3s. Tyre test. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we got NSX. Vantage. GT3. Vantage 2022. We'll move on to the R8. The M4. Corvette, Mustang, Huracan. Mustang, Huracan. Merc. 922. Then, is that's a final one, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Okay, so times. Right, I'm all set. Let's get cracking, one at a time. Start with the NSX GT3 Evo 2.2. 4 laps. Keep all these setups on purely default. Get back. Purely default. I don't think I should change a single thing. Oh, okay, so we will change the fuel level. What is it? It's usually 3.7 around here, if I remember correctly. Call it 4, so 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, so if it's roughly 16 litre, I'm going to put 20 in. We'll just leave it at 20. All cars will have the same fuel level, 20. Okay, let me just write 20 litres down on this. $20 litres, default setup. Okie dokie. Just check these volumes before I get cracking. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I could possibly bring that noise a bit down. Testing, testing. Music's light, very lightly in the background. Let's turn it up a tad. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, I think that'll do. If there's any issues with the volumes, guys, let us know. Or guy, should I say. Bloody hell. No, you don't want your windscreen wiper on. You are ready to rock, so let's go. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just take my best time from it all. It's the first time I've driven this NSX. Jesus, it's smooth as a baby's bum. Oh, he says. Okay, so where are we at? The outlap, 208. probably do with having it brought up on screen, actually, couldn't I? Just pause it and make that happen. What's the best way of doing this? Whoa, save and exit. Right, there it is. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh wow! Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that I wasn't live. I mean, I was kind of live, but not live. I understand your comment there now. Oh really? Is it just me? Dublin Dave, hello. What's up? I don't know why that happened, guys. No idea. How curious. So I thought I'd been streaming for the last half an hour. 40 minutes. I pressed all the right buttons, I know I did. For some reason when I've gone live on the YouTube side, I've done the OBS. OBS is fine. It hooked up to the YouTube, I pressed go live. And then I saw your comment there, oh really? And I was talking away to myself. Shit the bed. Dublin Dave. Thanks for commenting. Give me 1 second. Let me get in contact with Dublin Dave. And by the way, hello viewers. Very sorry about that. Imagine that. So yeah, what you've missed there is me doing 2 tests. I tested first of all the NSX. I got a 204. I'm keeping everything on default. So we're going to do the NSX with Vantage. We'll do the second Vantage, the R8, the M4, the Corvette, the Mustang, the Huracan, the Merc, the 992. I've done the NSX. I got a 204, 506. I'm keeping the settings completely default with 20 litres of fuel in there. So I've just done the Vantage. I got a 205 on that. I think it was a 205. Was it a 205.9? 1 second, let me just double check that. Uh, 205.945. 205.945. I know you guys have just got here. Or I've just got here. But I need 2-minute break. And then I'll move on to the next car. I'm going to do the second Vantage. I can't believe that's happened. I could watch it back, but it just cut off. But it cut off just as I woke up. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? There's no good reason for it to cut off. I think maybe I've accidentally pressed a button on OBS. Because I could still see the live chat, and that was coming in. But there was, when I, like, maximised the picture, of the YouTube, because I don't have the YouTube section up. I just have the chat there, so I don't see how many people are watching, or I can't see myself or the stream, but I need to, obviously, because when it doesn't work, I don't know it's not working. Okie dokie. Yeah, couple of minutes break before I start this one. Thanks for joining us, guys. Double and David, that's you come back. Thank you so much for saying in chat that you come to say hello, but it seems like you're talking to yourself again. Well, you wasn't. I was. It was me talking to myself. Funny though. So, I mean, yeah, it went live at 4 o'clock. And 15 minutes later I started, roughly. Well, it wasn't 15 minutes, it was more like half an hour later. It is what it is. How's your day, Aurelia? How are you today? Some of these cars I will have driven before, so they might not be on default, so yeah, like that one, but it is now. But we can get rid of these. Do that, delete setup. Yeah, delete that one. Leave those ones there, I think. More stream testing needed. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, look at this. My video capture card is very low. Let me just test this. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Right, so you've got music. You got the sound of the engine. It should be over the music. And the sound of my voice is right up there. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Are we all good? Do you find the JP setups any good? I don't use them. Honestly, I don't. Hey, what up, Tony Fishpool? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Afternoon, my good man. Hope you are well. I'm getting there, brother. I'm getting there. I am. Thank you, Aurelia. Sounds good. Right, so I'm just taking a 2-minute break while I'll go for a pee. Actually, leave you with the tunes, and then we'll get on with this one. All right, back in a minute, guys. What's that? Oh, really? I will probably think differently once you start driving. Well, let me know. Let me just pop this chat out. I don't know why. Too much. Okay, enlarge it, please. Right, let's get on with this next one.
Keep focused.
1 hour and I haven't seen a wheel turn yet. Here we go. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you for sticking around.
Good luck, mate. You can do it.
2, 1, gone. So, when I was driving the NSX, the first car that I tried, God, it was buttery smooth. Hey, what up, Julian Cave? Nice to see you. Thank you, mate. I hope you are too. I'm getting better. I'm not right yet, but... yeah, getting there. That's for certain. So the NSX, the first car that I tried, it was, like I said, it was buttery smooth. I think I did myself a favour by being the guy that only drives one car. I've used a Corvette throughout PMR pretty much. Gotten used to the Corvette on the different tracks. So I think having done that, it's put me in a good position really, considering the amount of changes that have been made to the feelings of the cars and the tyre model. Because now I can, you know, I only have to recalibrate on the Corvette. It's worked to my advantage, and that NSX is buttery smooth with the default settings, which is what I'm doing all these tests on. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go back because it's default and 20 litres. So it's default. I didn't put 20 litres in this one. There we go.
Good luck, mate.
That'll be better. So yeah, all the cars are running on default setup with 20 litres in the oven. 20 litres to burn. You can hardly hear the game. Okay. What device are you listening on? I'm curious. I can turn it up, no problem. Let me do that right now. Kinda need my voice to be more powerful than the game. Cutting out at about 15 there. Right, I've turned the game up some. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is that any better there, mate? I'm nice and loud, and you're listening on your PC. Okay. Thank you. Once I find what the correct settings seem to be, I go and listen to it, like do a test. I do it on my phone, on the PC, on the TV. And if it's correct on all, or as good as can be between a lot, I stick with those. So yeah, after the NSX, I use the AMR Vantage. Jesus, there's a massive difference between the NSX and the Vantage. I seem to have a little more feedback in the Vantage, and it seemed a little bit faster, but it also had understeer, like great deals of understeer in comparison. this one, the second Vantage, the 2022 version, it doesn't feel anywhere near as bad on the understeer. Maybe I've just gotten used to the other one though, I don't know. More game. More game coming up. More game coming up. Okay. We'll try that. Hopefully we can get all this in before the end of lap 1. How about that, really? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's get a lap one. Back a bit. Will do. Okay. Hopefully that's really good now. These next 3 laps are... I can alter it when I'm on this big straight, don't mind doing that, or on the back straight. So if anything needs changing, let me know. Shouldn't mess with the floor too much. And it's all for the greater good. Or really, is it just me? Is my sound technician today? Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Stay in the lines, come on. Actually feels really nice to drive this 2022 Vantage. Hey, what up Aces? Ace Racing, Rocket Rocks. Nice to see you, mate. Okay, let me just read that message. Have you moved the cockpit view slightly to the middle right? Not that I'm aware of, mate. No, I haven't. No, I think it's just you're used to seeing me in the Corvette, and that's the only one that I've modded with the interior view. So this one is completely standard, as I've not driven the other cars. Yeah, nice to see you, Ace Racing. I'm in a league. We're using the NSX. It's been tricky but fun. It's really nice to drive. I've just found out. That NSX. First time I've driven it was today. It felt particularly buttery on the default setup. I had no complaints with it whatsoever. It was just smooth and did everything I wanted it to do. Came away with a 204.0 on this track. On my test, that's with 20 litres in the tank. The 204 was on lap 3 of 4. If I remember correctly. No worries really, have a nice evening meal, mate. So I got slight gains here, 0.3 seconds up. Let's see if we can keep it. 0.5. That should be faster too. 0.6, there we go. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I've lost my time, but I'm alive. Driver error. User error. Sorry about the noise from the boom arm if it's creating one when I move it. Okay, so we're half a second up, even with all them mistakes. See if we can get a cracking last lap in now. Tyres are as hot as I need them.
No mistake.
2047.
Last lap, so bring it home.
We'll do, Mr. Collins, we'll do. Kind of messed up that first corner there, though. Thinner than the last bit of butter spread on my toast. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Right, that's the end of that lap, isn't it? That's the last lap. So we'll take the 204. We'll move on to the next car. So, the NSX was a 204.5, not a 0. The Vantage was a 205.9. And now in this one we've just got the 204.64. Okie doke. We'll take it home. Give my back a little rest. It's hurting. Be nice and easy on my way home here. I wonder what reel is on for dinner. Looks like a 202 could be in it. Yeah, I reckon so. I mean, before the physics had changed in the tyre model, I was running in the Corvette 202s, and that was my race pace. You know, it's not the fastest in the world. It wasn't a 157, 158, but it was 202 race pace with a 2016, I think it was at best. But that was on medium tyres also, rather than these the IMSA style hards. Relax, lift early, let it flow. Okay. Two oh four 712. Okay, it's got 204712, so that was my... Oh, right. That's the time I'm going to have to mark down. I marked down a 204644, but I must have got a little penalty for that. It's a 712. It's negligible at best, isn't it? But I may as well do it correctly. So what's the next car? The next car is going to be the R8 GT3 Evo 2. This will be the first time I've ever driven this one too, I think. Oil Slick, what up, bro? Could have easily been a 204 without that crest mishap. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's definitely a 202 in it in that car though. It felt very fast. The thing is, this is the first time I've driven these cars. I've driven the Vet and I've driven the M3. I might have had a quick go in one or two of them. But yeah, it's kind of new to me. Right, so let's get this car set up. 20 litres, the same as all the rest of them. In the oven. The default setup. Yep, like this. Never driven it. Default setup. Standard. 20 litres. Oop, my bad, sorry about that. I've pretty well stuck with the AMG since launch. Okay. Many people have I've heard many people really enjoy that car. And I can see why. It feels really good. It really does. It feels really fast. It's got the potential like this F-Vet 202 there on the hards. That's just with my driving. I'm far from an alien.
Keep focused.
Right, let's give this bad boy a waz. Oh, listen to the sound of that one. 2, 1, gone. This was the original OP, wasn't it? Oh yeah. I like the feedback. It talks to you. It talks well. Let's not ruin the car on first. It does feel really good. Well, we made it round the corner. That's something. Thought I was a gunner for a moment. Oh. Clipped it. Oh, damn. This car immediately immediately gives me a lot of confidence. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. But yeah, I certainly like the feel of this. I can definitely say this is my favourite out of all the cars I've tested so far though. Kind of time am I on with here? 4s, 5. There's a 5.1. Too much curb, I couldn't get my foot down. This car was your choice, 2 aces. Right. I can see why. It would have been many people's choice. See if I can do a good last lap coming up now. Right, come on. No wall tapping this time.
Final lap, white flag is out. Bring it home.
Now you're working on the NSX. Yeah, man. Yeah, good luck in your league races with that buttery NSX. Holy shit. Come on, baby. We've got it. Might just be able to take this one into the 204s. Not bad for a first try of the car. Don't mind saying. It's all on this last corner. Just, oh no, come on. Is it or not? No. It's so close. 205006. Let's get that down. Okay, so the R8 205006. So NSX 2045, 2049 in Vantage, 2047 in the second Vantage, 2050 in the R8. On with the M4. Definitely my favourite feeling car. Definitely. With Tiggerly Coolright. Who's Tiggy Coolright? Ah. Saturday 6 PM. So, what's the name of the league you're in? I'm interested to know. This has always felt more like a bloody aeroplane than anything else. It's a boaty bugger. A boaty bugger. Alright, it's called Twiggy. I'll have to look that up. Enjoy watching a league race or two. Alright, let's get rid of all these setups here. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. One left to go. Vehicle setup test 1. Gone. So run with the default, down to the engine, change that to 20 litres. So it seems that traction control and ABS always start out 6 and 8. Now I thought that the default setup, I mean it makes sense to have one, you know, if it's a default it means default. But I didn't realise it'd be default for all the cars. I thought it'd be the default setup for that car in particular. But the traction control and ABS has been the same on all the defaults. Issues, it is what it is, fine. Take a minute break. I'm just gonna go stretch shit out. Can't really do stretching in my chair or on camera, it's a little embarrassing. So I'm gonna go to the... I'll be back in a minute, guys. awesome. You're about to post last week's race at Silverstone. I might have to have a watch of that later. Where did you come? Don't tell me. No, in fact, forget I asked that. I'll just watch it. Right. On with the next.
Get ready, mate.
Still very ball to this. Kept it away from the wall, that's what counts. Jesus Christ. I need a flight stick for this. Get the horse out. Feels to me like what people describe iRacing to feel like, where you've got to be kind of preemptive with what you're doing. I mean, you have to do that with all driving, but race. It's Twiggy cool, right? I think. You're in the US, are you not? Am I correct? Yeah. Is it a US based league also? Once my health is back, I'm going to be doing some pre-league races. Otherwise, so the idea was to wait for PMR to be ready, so that I can save replays. So when I start the championship, I can save a replay, I can watch everybody's lap, and I've got all the details there, and I can steward it as fairly as possible then. But I think I'm going to be waiting an awful long time for that to happen, to have the ability to save replays on the PS5. The way somebody's described it to me, it's not happening anytime soon. So then we're going to have to kick it off without. And then once the league is established, once we've started the championships and we've done a few, we're looking to race against other leagues and that kind of thing. So to make contacts with a few different people would be very valuable in that respect. So close to death. Some time up on the hill. Nearly a second there. Hey, what up, Bailey? Did you like that, bro? Who would have thought there was a dinosaur named a Minjasaurus? A Minja fucking Saurus. If you're not from the UK, Minja's a slang word for a ladies bits. Let's keep it adult and family friendly. But yeah, a Minjasaurus is the name of a dinosaur I learnt today.
No mistakes, keep it neat and tidy. Last lap, so bring it home.
I was off my head hysterical when I first learnt that. It was described on there's a new like a dinosaur series on Netflix. Morgan Freeman narrates it. I learnt on that today there's a dinosaur called a Minjasaurus. It's so large, it has problems standing up and getting up off the ground. A rather large minge. A giant minge, if you will. Animal of a minge. Jesus. Obviously, you've got to clip that shit and share it, haven't you? 2042 was that last lap, was it? In a flying boat. Mate, I'm doing well, thank you. Yep. I'm still not quite there, but getting there. Not confident enough to do this stream today. I'm having to go and stretch it out in between races and stuff, but it is what it is. A smile on my face, spring in my step. (204239). Right, let's mark that one down. That's the fastest yet. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, granted, I'm getting faster with the more practice I have throughout this test, but so yeah, currently that's 5 cars down. There's 5 left to go. We've done the NSX with advantages, 2 of them, the R8 and the M4. 204.2 with the M4 is the fastest. Second fastest so far would be the NSX, which is very buttery to drive, 204.5. And it moves over to the 2022 Vantage with 204.7. The R8 was after that in P4 for 2:05.006, and then the first Vantage 2:05.9. Right, so I'm going to leave you with a couple of tunes. Hey, what up, Toxic Pants? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. What's that? Hey up, Marky, good to see you. I'm me bug screen. I haven't got a clue what kind of English that is. Oil slick, we race Tuesday nights. Ah, right, yeah. Right, yes, let me write that down. So Twiggy. And then scroll back up. So it was Twiggy Cool, right, wasn't it? Was his name. I remember that for some reason. Twiggy _ cool _ right with a W. Okay, so Twiggy's a good group of North. Oh, so you have North American races. Thank you. Thanks for answering that. I'm on your big screen, am I? Hi. Shall I get bigger? You ready? How do I do that? I go over to the. I press that one. Hi, everybody. Right, let me just do this here. A Menjosaurus, oh my god. Aces, you're on the West Coast. West Coast US. Most of the races are in Europe. Oh, okay, so it's multi. Oh, okay. Scroll it up, scroll it. It was Tiggy _ cool _ right with a W. And just Twiggy is the name of the league. And I think that's all I needed to know, wasn't it? On my big screen! I'm on your big screen! Right, okay, guys. I'm gonna reset this car. I'm gonna go stretch it out. I'm gonna go dangle a tiny bit. And then I'll be back in a minute. And we'll do the next one. What is the next car? Oh, we're in the vet. Let's see how my favourite car, the default setup, goes up against these guys. Corvette Z06 GT3 R. R for pirates. R. Right, back in a minute, guys. It's certainly warmed up a bit. Here I am. Oh, really? I'm having to stretch in between races, that's all, mate. I go for a little dangle. A little decompression. Managing the situation. So vehicle setup equals. Let's get rid of all these. Gone. Gone. Default setup. 20 litres to burn. How was your tea, mate? How was your dinner? Do you know where the word dinner comes from? And why dinner is usually the correct term for tea time? What British call tea time. And it changed throughout the ages also. That. So dinner, to dine, is to eat the biggest meal of the day. The biggest meal of the day used to be around lunchtime, or what we call lunchtime. And then you'd have a, like, tea would be a snack in between kind of thing. Actual tea. But to dine is the biggest meal of the day, so it is appropriate to use the word dinner for what we call tea time. Little silly knowledge for you there. Useless information. But this car is ready to rock, and so am I. Two and one is gone. Let's go. With the amount of practice I've had in this car, I would expect that I do better in this than any of the others. But you never know what's going to happen. What is going to happen? Do you know? I don't know. I ain't got a clue. I'm just a driver. Fate takes me where we're going. Fate decides a destination. Damn, I do love this car so much. It's no wonder once I've got in it, I stuck with it. It feels freeing, kind of. Somehow, somewhere, it does. What's that, mate? Let me read that. Depends on the situation. At school, it is the biggest meal of the day. And you have dinner ladies. I mean, who has the evening meal at school unless you're at boarding school anyway? I didn't go to boarding school. So, unless for some reason I went and bought myself some breakfast from the canteen, and lunchtime was always the biggest meal that we served. We didn't have an evening meal with our school. I, the upper class, you eat in the early morning. I am not upper class. That's for certain. We're born on a council estate on one of the very poorest estates in Britain, and one of the largest actually. One of the largest estates in Europe it is. Was. Not sure that still stands. but it was some 40 years ago. I was born with a fork, not a spoon. Things fall through. I wouldn't have it any other way. But who would? You're in a bad place if you do. I want to be rich. I want to be poor. I want to be white. I want to be black. I want to be educated. I never wanted this education. God. People whinge too much. Accept what you've got. Make the best out of it that you can. Always remember one thing, guys. The art of being human, beauty in humanity, is in how we treat others. Be kind. Yeah, that was a good last lap. 5006. I'm sure I got that with another car. No. Such a gorgeous car to drive. Oh, this is certainly my best time so far, isn't it? Yeah.
One more lap. Stay focused.
.09. Definitely. Killed it. Ah. Shit. Died. How's... No, it's all good. For some reason I thought the stream had stopped again. Right, I'll take that. 203.0. Ah. Take it home. Awesome. Happy with that time, that's for certain. What's that really? When I was at school, we got free meals and a little bottle of milk in the afternoon. I remember that. Me too. Well, you had a milk monitor. 10 kids all sat around a table with one choice of meal and pudding and pink custard. Love it. I used to be a glutton, absolute glutton. Any of my friends that didn't finish their meal, I'd eat it. 203.09, that's it's a whole second faster than the M4. Happy days. I think I'm going to have to cut it short. I'm really starting to work more than I should be doing. It only makes sense that I stop right now. I could keep going and stretching it out as I have been doing. But when your body says no, your body says no. So, thank you for joining. But I'm going to have to get the chuff out of here. Go and rest. Take care of yourself, really. See you again soon, guys. Have a nice evening. Bye. Bye for now.